Good morning, everybody. Today I'm here to tell you about the most premier link cable I have tried to date. This is going to be the best link cable, not only for casual players, but this thing is especially designed for those of you that play VR for long periods of time, and is going to be amazing for those of you that want to create content with VR. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before this video goes any further, I want to thank AMVR for sending me this cable, and I was genuinely impressed by this thing. Now, I know some may think that it's over the top to do an entire review video on a link cable, but this thing is literally the cream of the crop.
I am the cream!
Let me go ahead and show you some of the features of this cable. First off, the cable strength. This thing is a braided cable, and if any of you guys have ever gotten braided cables over traditional cables, you know that this thing is strong and is less likely to have wear and tear over time. I use expensive technology pretty frequently, so I know how to take care of it. I literally tried to abuse this cable and not take care of it properly, and this thing still performed at 100% at all times. Now let me show you how the cable connects and the reinforcement on the cable. The cable connects to your power source or your PC via a USB connection. I would argue that this is much better than having a USB-C connection in your computer, because most of them only have one port, and if that port doesn't work, then you're kind of screwed. Over the course of having an Oculus Quest myself and having most of my community that use Oculus Quest, they've always complained that if they try to plug it into any kind of PC, sometimes their USB-C port doesn't work correctly, or some older PCs don't even have a USB-C port at all. This cable, of course, is designed to plug into your PC. However, with it having a USB connector, you can connect it to any kind of power source to use it as a regular charging cable as well. The part that plugs into your Quest, of course, is a USB-C connection. However, the special part about this is that it is an L-shaped connector. So while playing, if the cable gets tugged on the side, it'll cause less wear and tear on the cable connector itself. To further prevent wear and tear and make it easier for you to be able to put the link cable behind you, they also offer this reinforcement. You attach it to the headset like this, and it puts less stress on the actual connector part in case there is any tugging on the cable to prevent any wear and tear on the charging port itself or the cable. I do have to say, even adding little things on like this, I do massively respect AMVR for doing this, because they could just give you the cable without this kind of reinforcement stuff. It would save them some money, and you would probably have to buy another link cable in the process because there might be some wear and tear on it, but instead they wanted to build you a quality link cable that they wanted you to have last. Now this right here is the kicker in the cable that really makes it good for long-term VR players, as well as VR content creators. This little box here right next to the USB connector is an extra charging port. You plug an extra USB-C cable into there and then into the wall or even into your computer. This not only provides extra juice to be able to charge your cable, but also lets the cable have faster speeds, so that although it is a longer cable than most link cables, the extra juice allows it to be more powerful. Back in one of my old apartments, I used to have a USB extender on my Oculus Rift because of how my room was set up. I had to be far away from my computer in order to have a larger play space. However, because the cable was so long and it didn't have any other power source besides the USB that it was connected to on the computer and on the headset, I would sometimes end up getting a black screen, or the headset would just cut out completely and not turn on. Also, for those of you that are worried about tripping over your cable or getting tangled in it, AMVR actually does offer some really nice cable suspension. I've been using this cable suspension with my Valve Index for quite a few years now, and it's really good. It's high quality. There is zero noise on it, and if set up properly, the resistance on it is so light, it really feels like it's wireless. I'll be leaving a link in the description below for the cable as well as the cable suspension. And lastly, the moment you're all waiting for, is this worth the price? Absolutely. This is the premier link cable. Like I said, it's fantastic. I love it, and I hope you love it too. This 16-foot beauty with a USB 3.0 port and a 5 Gbps, which I don't really know what Gubs is, but there's 5 of them, and that's gotta be good, is the link cable that I believe that all Quest players should have to be able to charge or connect to their PC, and I would argue is a necessity for anybody that is going to create content with their Quest 2. Thank you all for watching. I hope this review was informative and entertaining. I'll be leaving a link down in the description below where you can check out all the AMVR products, and I'll be putting my own personalized coupon code inside the description as well for you to be able to use at checkout at amvr.com, so that way you can get a nice discount on all these great products. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.